So what do you guys do for first dates? Like, what do you do to impress your first date? I have this article here where it's talking about, like the headline says, how to quickly figure out if you and your date actually have chemistry. And they're suggesting to do this thing called like FDPM, which is first date power move.
Oh, that shit sounds FDPM. I thought that was
I
like
need to slap her around a little bit.
What are power moves?
Power move is like a power stance.
Yeah.
You have to create
Steve's so hot. Steve's so hot.
create the elocution that you are a powerful man.
That's so alpha, Steve.
Yeah.
Damn.
Look it up, elocution. I just use that
They're saying
properly.
they're saying here that it's not about exerting your dominance. It's more about like figuring out like they're the type of person that they are based on a certain situation.
Just go fart in front of
Oh,
them.
would it be something like where the guy like opens the car door, for example? Like that's his stance?
I never
Damn it,
had.
that's his
I haven't
fucking
had a
move.
first date in so long, so I wouldn't know
You'd
what
be
the.
surprised how many people or guys don't do that.
Yeah.
True.
That's his fucking.
I always open doors.
Like that would tell me a lot
Walk on the
about
outside. I always
tell me a
offer the
lot
order for you.
So I guess like an example that they use here, it's kind of like ordering a non-alcoholic drink at a bar, and then you can see how your date reacts to that, and like that shows a lot of character analysis that you can like.
I think mine's different. Mine's the
Wow.
opposite. So like for me, sense of humor is really important. So if I ordered a drink, I would start stirring it with my finger just to see how their reaction is. And if people think I'm weird, I'm like, this isn't gonna click.
Exactly. That's exactly the
Or if
first
I
date
open
power
the door
move.
and the girl comes in, like I open the door for myself, and then I'll leave it open so she can come in right after. But right when she gets close, I close the door behind her. I gotta see if they got a good sense of humor, and I'm like,
He
all
did
right,
that
cool.
to me.
Bart on a first date, he's like, excuse me, vodka soda lime, please. Thank you. And then he's like, so tell me about you.
Yeah, he did that.
And then Bart's like, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah, yeah.
No, the first date has got to be, do we click comedy wise? Second date, I'm a gentleman.
Yeah.
Not the first date, because
Yeah, that's true.
That's exactly what they're talking
No,
about.
it's like everyone's gonna be the best behavior. I need to figure out if you're
You'd be
real or not.
surprised, guys don't really do it.
The first date, they're not
Yeah.
gentlemen.
How has this worked out so well for you? That is the worst idea I've ever heard. First date, just be a silly man.
It does.
The next date, all of a sudden out of nowhere, you're a complete gentleman.
He goes on a date in a fucking buttoned up in some fucking jogging pants, just tucked in, like, hey, who's ready to party? Put your dick up.
It
Get
works.
in my golf cart with my horn on it.
It works.
That's what I'm saying. It's a fucking accident. Bart gets out of a spacecraft that just crash landed, and he's like, "It works."
I know.
And he's like, "Yeah, well, here's what you got to do." Is like, "Yeah, just."
There's no method to
That's why I don't write the books on these things. It works for me.
That's true.
No, I mean that's kind of what they're saying too. Like you kind of are doing like a first date power move where you can see how the other person's gonna react for you if they match you.
They match me, yeah.
Because they're saying here, like for first dates, like on both sides, each person is so worried about like making a good impression that you're forgetting like. Wait, am I even gonna like this person?
Yeah.
Like, you're so caught up in making sure that they like you, but you forget to realize, like, wait, do I even like them? So, for examples that they use here, like for this one person, their voice, like the sound of their voice is really important in a partner. Like that's like what is important to them. So they need like vocal gratification. And so for this person, in the past, they would wait until they meet in person, and then like she'd be like, oh, I kind of don't like your voice, whatever. But now,
It's crazy.
now this person instead will FaceTime a date before even getting out of their house and just be like, oh, now I could hear your voice.
Ah, you sound like shit, nip.
Exactly. And like that's their filtering process. Another example is that they'll ask
First date power move?
They'll ask their date like, do you go to therapy? And depending on how they respond, whether they do or they don't, whatever.
The things that are important to
to
them.
them,
Yeah.
I've heard someone go
You like guns.
Yeah, I've heard it's kind of like that. I've heard someone go like, I want to know what your political stance is, and I'm like, whoa, you asked them? They're like, yeah, that's really important to me. I'm like,
Wow.
Damn, on
Yeah.
first date, though?
Yeah.
That's kind of serious.
I'd like that.
I like the spaceship crashing more than the politics.
You're like, yeah, I saw space for a second. It totally worked.
that's because politics doesn't matter. Like it's not important anymore.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, because then like this other person said like on the first date I ordered the messiest, juiciest burger on the menu because then for him he's like, well, if you can handle me at my ugliest, like when I'm eating like my most like pig state, then we're good. You
Who
know?
are these people?
Yeah, they're weird as fuck, but I always encourage women to eat on the first day. I hate when women come and I'm just gonna have a salad and all that shit.
Nervous.
But here's the thing, is like, let me know what the fuck I'm working with monetarily, right? If you only eat a salad on the first day and have one drink, I'm thinking, all right, the second day we're gonna be about the same amount of money. Second day, you got a fucking hunger appetite, like you're starving, now it's $150. Like, bitch, that's not what I brought with me, okay? I budgeted this date for $65 with tip, because last time you were eating like a fucking rabbit. Now you just finished fucking Avengers, and now you hungry? No, I don't like that. Just let me know up top when I'm working, huh?
I'm like, that was
They were fighting.
Damn, your dates are expensive. 65 bucks?
Yes.
Wow, I like your dates.
He's right though.
Well, I eat before I go on a date.
Try going to the fucking movies now and not spending like $50 at least.
Oh my God.
Hey, take her to the park, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Like at this point, it's like you got to get creative with the dates. At this point, like, and I always encourage don't movies are horrible first dates.
Yes.
Bars are horrible first dates. Go somewhere where you could talk. Like meet them at coffee, man. Like, and that way you won't spend more than $15 too.
Coffee breath.
You got tea. You don't have to get coffee. You can get like sparkling water or something like that.
You know what I like? I like miniature golf.
That's a good
Go
time.
around, you're talking, like
I don't know how to
something to
hit it.
something to take your mind off of it.
But I'm always competitive too, so I'm like, in your face, bitch.
But then you're showing your true self.
Yeah.
That's
Now what, huh?
If I'm on a date and Gio's like, I don't know how to hit it, I'm like, this bitch doesn't know how to hit a fucking mini golf. I'm out of here.
One of our first dates, where were we at? Was it
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. We were playing the air hockey thing,
Oh, I love that.
and it was just like we were just playing and having a good time. But both me and her are competitive.
Yeah.
So we started fucking smacking the shit out of it. And we ended up playing 7 rounds back. We kept feeding the machine. No, fuck no. But then afterwards, that's how I knew she was the one. Because then we're both fucking competitive. Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's great, man. I love.
so instead of like putting up a front, like in the beginning, how you're just kind of like that's the front part that you're trying to like get comfortable and you don't even know if you're really vibing.
Yeah.
So you show your true self because they're saying here like real connection is nearly impossible without offering something of yourself up.
True.
Because then like how else are you gonna be like how do you expect someone else to be vulnerable and get to know them if you're not even doing the same?
But also, put your best foot forward out of fucking respect. This shit where like, I ordered the messiest fucking burger, nacho cheese all over it.
Yeah.
And I put nacho cheese all over the top of the bun. No,
It's pretty manipulative.
Out of fucking respect. Right, it's a move. It's a move. You're making a move.
That's what they're calling it. A power move.
That's what's weak about this shit. You're not just ordering something that you wanted to eat. You're doing it for a move, right?
No, but what if that is something that they would normally eat?
That's fine, but that's not what they're saying.
but they're not. They're doing it to get a reaction from people so they can figure who they are, which is very manipulative.
If you're gonna eat a burger and you're like, is this okay?
Yeah.
I'm about to eat my burger?
What if I just fart right now? Would you still love me? You know?
I'm like, probably not. I haven't smashed yet, so that's what
Right? But it's hella like testing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the fine line. There's definitely a fine line between it being manipulative and then just really just being like showing your true self and being real.
That's what matters.
Like if you like a sloppy Joe burger and you just eat it normally, that's cool. But this person sounds like they take it apart. Do you still love me?
Right.
Do you like white chicks during that
And it's like, wait, is this how you really are?
They don't even fucking eat
Yeah,
it.
right. And then they're like, I don't use napkins. Oh, is that okay? Is that gonna be okay with you?
I wouldn't even be freaked out by it. I would be more upset, like, did you really just wasted this burger? Like, that's what I would be thinking, like, you just wasted $17.
I think you fuck up the date by trying to impress people. Like you're constantly trying to win approval. You're self-conscious. You're like, do they like me? Once you stop giving a fuck about all that shit, it actually increases your chances.
It's the same shit as pickup culture and how that makes dudes think all kinds of stupid shit that doesn't work.
For real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they're like, oh, make this move, and like, oh yeah, tell her like a not compliment, so she wants to like earn your.
That's manipulative as well.
Right. And it's the same shit as this. It's the same exact.
You can translate it that way. But I can also get behind what they're trying to say too. Cause like for example, for me, cause I was trying to think too, like what would be my version of this? And I think if I would be on a first date and I get to pick what we do, because sometimes, I like the guy to just be like, okay, you take me, you do it. But if I had to pick, I would want to build IKEA furniture together.
That's dope.
Because I'm trying to think, like, what's the worst quality in me? Where I'm like a fucking perfectionist and I'm really controlling with little things. So I'm like, that would be a good test. Like, can we gel?
I would fail that immediately.
Me too. I'd be bored as fuck.
We built
Buy
things
something?
together, we've made it through, so I think we're good.
You get
Would
Casey
you
a
buy
camera.
something just to
I know.
fix
Casey.
it?
That's what I told you earlier.
Disassemble it and take it back?
Huh?
Would you buy something just to put it together, then disassemble it, then take it back?
Hey, it's an investment on her life. Worth it.
No,
Not
I'd
off
probably
the
be
fucking
like,
Tinder, it's not.
Tiff was single. She just had a bunch of IKEA shit just waiting.
like I'm ready.
Build some shit.
Man, some shit that's just her, the fucking studios. Like, which one tonight do I want to rest in?
Or Casey's coming in, he's like, hey, let's throw away this half-built bookcase. And she's like, let's leave it for a little bit. I'm still getting over it.
I'm emotional.
I haven't moved on yet.
All of my pieces of furniture.
That's actually that's a good date idea if you actually need something.
Well, it has to
know
be
about my
something, right?
dates.
It can't just be we're building wine. It's like wine and IKEA furniture and food or something. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, and then also music. I feel like because I'm really big on music, so
Yeah.
like while we're doing that, like we both like, if we say we're going to do this, I'm like, all right, we'll come with a playlist. I want
Current
to.
hip hop only.
That's not what I would say.
Most current hip hop.
That's not what I'm saying at all. Just come with a playlist. So I want to see what
Yeah,
you like.
give homework to your date before you arrive.
Yeah, absolutely,
okay,
man.
Show me your work.
Absolutely. Let me check this work. Let's see what you're bringing to the table. Absolutely. What were you saying, Bart? Something useless?
No. I was gonna say, what if she comes with a tambourine? That's not useless at all.
It's not a playlist though. I said come with a playlist.
But you said music, and then she's like, I'll show you.
You weren't wrong when you
music.
said that.
Here's the thing: if she can shake the shit out of the tambourine and she can sing at the same time, then I'm with it. But like a
Bill
tambourine
Gates.
only has so much like range. Like you can't like do this. So you got. I need 10 songs from you, Charlie. You ready to do 10 songs with a tambourine?
What if she bust out like this?
I would have been impressed if she came in and played a recorder and she could really play a song. I would be legit impressed.
Is that what your dream woman does naked?
Yeah, and I'm the flute.
I could get behind this power move stuff if it's the honest part. Like, there's this weird quirk about you, but you're honest. You're not trying to overplay it just to see if people vibe. I can get behind it. But if you're like,
what I was saying.
if you're going way above and beyond, and like, I'm
the
just gonna keep farting during this whole dinner. Do you like me now? That's kind of weird.
Man, you got issues.
Even the doors thing, right? If that's not really who you are, you're gonna get found out
Right, yeah,
eventually.
exactly.
Like, so don't,
The truth always
be
comes
yourself.
out.
Yeah.
Right.
I do think you should put your best foot forward, though, and I do think you should get doors for chicks because fucking doors are dirty, and it's out of respect, not because they can't open doors.
Yeah. But then close right behind you so they can't get in.